Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a home tour. We recently had a renovation done, so I'm going to be showing you that. I'm not going to be showing you the upstairs just because I feel like this video would be far too long, but if you guys wanted like a part 2 to this, then let me know and I can film like an upstairs tour as well. But yeah, mainly we're just going to be focusing on the downstairs because that is where we've done the major work. We moved into the house probably about a year or maybe a year and a half ago now, just before I had the baby, and the house was not in a complete mess, but it was just unloved, if that makes sense, and there was quite a lot to do in it. So my arm's aching. Yeah, so there was quite a lot to do to it, and we put a new kitchen in, we put new flooring in, we had a wall knocked out between the dining room and the kitchen just to make it more open plan. So yeah, if you've got any questions then let me know in the comments below, but I'm going to try and link everything that I'm going to show you in this video. So if you're interested in seeing my home tour, then just keep on watching. So this is the state of the house at the minute. This is like our living room area. You can see this house is like quite long, but it's quite narrow. As you can see, we've got this kind of like just normal wooden flooring. This is all going to be ripped up. We're going to have like grey flooring down. They've already done this makeup studio, which I'll show you in a sec, but not too much is happening to this room. This is pretty much staying as it is. And then this is like massive dust sheets they've put over the opening into the dining room because they've knocked the wall down in there. So I'll show you that in a sec. Through this door, this used to be a garage, but they converted it into just like a TV room, I suppose, but we've used this as a makeup studio for me, so I can work from here, do some filming and that type of thing. So as you can see, it's full up of furniture at the minute. So I can't really show you how big the room is, but it's quite a decent size, and it allows me to kind of like, I don't know, get my nice dressing table in there and stuff like that. We've got the flooring already laid down in here. They already started this and they haven't completely finished it. You can't really see too much because obviously there's so much on the floor, but you can see it's kind of like a really nice light grey, which I think is going to work really well with the rest of the decor in here. So yeah, you can kind of see the difference between this flooring and the old one. Oh, and my foot. So yeah, that is pretty much what's going on in this part of the house. I've got to take you under the dust sheet now to show you what's here. So this is like our dining room. This had like a wall here. You can see where they've put the beams up, they've put like an RSJ in to support the wall. So they're just letting that set for the minute before they come back and finish everything off. So it kind of looked really small in here because obviously the wall was there and we just wanted to knock it out to make it more open plan. And it actually allows a lot more light in and it looks a lot bigger as well. So yeah, this is our dining room, and then we've just got like the patio doors out into the garden. We've got all junk everywhere, flooring everywhere, so it's just an absolute big old mess at the minute. That radiator there used to be on the wall, so we had to rip the flooring up, which we was going to do anyway because obviously we're laying down new flooring, so they could run the pipes over there to put the radiator on that wall. So they've done that. And then this part is our kitchen, which when we moved into the house was the one thing that kind of desperately needed doing. It kind of looks okay from, sorry I can't mind this bit, it kind of looks okay from the outside I suppose, but all the doors are falling off. It's just a big old mess basically. Nothing works, the extractor fan doesn't work, the oven's on its last legs, the dishwasher is kind of packed in, and yeah, it's just like in a desperate state to get done. So the kitchen is going in soon, and we're just having up here, we're kind of having the fridge freezer where it is. Obviously we're going to have a new one, it's all going to be integrated, and then we're going to have long units. So we're going to get rid of this workspace and it's all going to be long units across here. We're going to have a big tall larder, and also a double oven and a microwave. And then on this side we're just going to have like new doors put in, but that's where our boiler is, and then it's going to be like a long cupboard there where we can probably put our hoover, because we've got one of those Dyson cordless hoovers that could probably pop under there. And then this format of the kitchen is probably going to stay the same. Well, it is going to stay the same basically. We're going to have the hob here, but obviously we've got no oven here because it's over the other side, so that's all going to be units. And then we've just gone for a really nice kind of white marble worktop to go over this bit, a new sink and everything like that. The dishwasher washing machine is staying where it is. We're not going to have any of these tiles are coming out, and we're going to have the walls made good, and we're going to have like a nice glass splashback to go with the kitchen once it's done. So that's basically as it is at the minute. I'm really happy that the walls come down. It's just made so much difference to the room already. And yeah, without the dust sheet, obviously you can see through to the lounge. And yeah, it'd just be kind of like a nice big open L shape. Okay, so this is the after. This is what it looks like when you walk into the house. I'll show you our hallway. Well, it's not really a hallway, but that's our front door. And this is our like tiny little porch area. Before, I don't know if I showed you in the before video, but we kind of had like an old like built-in brown mat that was here. And then we had wooden flooring starting from where that door is basically. So we had that ripped up and also the flooring laid through there because I just thought it looked a lot more cleaner. And yeah, we just put a new doormat there as well. So I probably said in the before video that this house is quite long, but it's quite narrow, so we really had to kind of think about what furniture to put in. Sorry, that's the wind outside. We've got like a bit of a thunderstorm going on, but yeah, we had to think about what sort of furniture to put in the house really that was going to make it seem a lot more spacious than it was. But yeah, I'll start from this view anyway. This is like our front window, and we put a radiator cover along here because the radiator was fine underneath, but behind it was this really kind of like awkward yucky paneling. It didn't look very nice, so yeah, it just looked a lot more kind of put together with that radiator cover there. So here we have a little table that I got from TK Maxx. I think it was only about £45, so it was really cheap, and I absolutely love this. I just think it's really different, and I can't remember where this lamp was from. I think it might have been the Range or somewhere like that. So this is our sofa, and we got this from Furniture Village, and I can't remember the style or the colour of it. I'll try and find it and I'll link it below if you guys are interested, but I absolutely love this sofa. It really works in the lounge, and it's a really sociable sofa as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. We've also got this long white wall. We actually painted all the walls just with white emulsion, but we're really looking for something to go up here. I would love like a massive piece of artwork, but I just can't find anything that I like, and yeah, it's just going to be quite a big space to fill. But yeah, so we kind of left it blank at the minute. So this rug is from iRugs. We got this online, and this is the 12-foot rug, I think it is, because yeah, this sofa is 12 foot. So we wanted it to obviously match the length of the sofa, and we pulled it out to cover the flooring, mainly because of the baby. The baby spends a lot of his time on the rug, playing with toys, watching TV, that type of thing. So I really wanted something that was going to be a little bit more softer, just in case he had a few tumbles. And this TV unit is from Fish Pools. We have obviously our TV on it, and up the top we just have a couple of shelves that were, I think were from Argos, those floating shelves that we just put some photos on. This unit, as you can see, we actually took the knobs off of it because with a baby, I just thought it might have been a little bit of a hazard if he tripped and fall. It could have, I don't know, hurt himself. They're like those sort of diamond knobs, and yeah, I absolutely love this type of furniture. As you can see as well, if I come a little bit closer, we've got this kind of like beading that goes round. That's also to protect the baby just in case he falls. So moving along from here, we're going to walk in to kind of like our dining room. On this side, this is our stairs. We had all new carpet put in as well. Here is another radiator cover, although behind there is not actually a radiator, it's loads of wires, and I think we've got our router there and stuff like that. So I just think it looked a lot nicer because it covers everything up basically. So yeah, we just have our phone that's like years old. I don't actually know where that vase is from. I think that might have been given to me by my mum, but the flowers, they might have been from the Range or somewhere like that. And this photo frame is from Fish Pools, and this clock is from Fish Pools as well. I'll actually show you in this room in a minute. That's where my beauty studio is. So yeah, pretty much all the furniture that I have in here, but the sofa is from Fish Pools. Fish Pools is like a local furniture shop to where I live, but I'm sure they do online stuff as well if you guys are interested. So this console table as well just fitted this area perfectly. We actually store a lot of the baby's toys under here that he plays with during the day. We've got loads more in my beauty studio as well, but I just kind of took them out of the way just for the purpose of this video. This lamp is also from Fish Pools, and we just got a few like decorative pieces that have been with us for years. I don't even know where I've got them. But these toy storage bags are lovely. They're from My First Years, and they do like personalised toy bags and things like that, and they are just so good, and they just keep, yeah, basically all the toys away so that when he goes to bed at night we can just have a bit of an adult living room. So yeah, this is it from the dining room, and yeah, I just absolutely love the way it looks. I love the rug. I just feel like it separates the room and makes it look a lot more homely. So yeah, if we turn around this way again, I'll show you our dining room table. This is from Fish Pools. When I saw this dining room table, it was before we even done any work to the house, and I was like, I need to have this table. I just absolutely fell in love with it, and I just knew that if I had this I would just make any other sort of decor work around it, because it was just so beautiful. I don't actually think these chairs match the table, but they had a deal on at the time, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. This is from Fish Pools as well. And then on there I have a vase from Next and some flowers that I think I got from our local garden centre. They're obviously faux flowers. And these are our patio doors that go through to the garden. I've actually got one blind down at the minute. These blinds are motorised, so you actually use like a remote control to put them up and down and like different settings and stuff, which is really cool. But I always tend to keep that one down because we use that one a lot in the summer, obviously, because we have it open. So this light here is from Debenhams, I think, but this was beautiful. I knew that I wanted something quite low down on the dining room. I just love that sort of feel, especially when all the lights are off and it's dark. It just looks really, really beautiful. So we actually had these lights as well that I just forgot to show you, but these are just like little chandeliers that are in the same range as this pendant, so they all match basically. So this mirror again is also from Fish Pools. I love it because it's just so different. It's got these kind of like, I don't even know what they are, they're like little rocks on it. But yeah, I just think it's so unique and different, and yeah, I just thought it fit the space really well. We've got another radiator cover here. I think I showed you guys before in the before video that we had that radiator move from the wall that was knocked out over to this side. So yeah, we just got a radiator cover to fit that. And these little decor pieces, I think might have been from Next or somewhere like that. And obviously we've got the baby's high chair. So now moving on to the kitchen. We got our kitchen fitted and supplied by Magnet, just because neither of us are into DIY, and I think it would have been an absolute shambles if we attempted to do any of it ourselves. I'm over the moon with the kitchen. It has just made so much of a difference to the house, and yeah, obviously having this wall knocked out as well has just made it so much more light and open plan, and we actually get so much light coming in from this side door. It's just beautiful. And these are our cabinets. I believe they're the Luna range. I think they are, and we went with something a little bit different. We went with like a mirrored plinth. We saw this in the showroom and I thought it looked really cool. It kind of looks like the units are floating because obviously it reflects the floorboards, and yeah, I just think it looks really cool. We've got like a heater there as well because we haven't got a radiator in our kitchen, so we just wanted to have that there just in case obviously it gets freezing cold in the winter. So now moving on to the worktop. We actually got our worktops and our sink from Minerva, and I believe this is in Carrera white. It's a beautiful kind of marbly pattern, but it's really, really subtle. We've got like a double sink, we've got a waste disposal there, and it's all built in, so it just looks really nice and clean. And we have this splashback as well. We have it put over the windowsill and a little bit up onto the wall. I can't remember where this splashback's from. Again, it's from one of Magnet's suppliers, but it's in this really beautiful kind of metallic-y silver grey, so it really complements this kitchen. We have our dishwasher integrated, our washing machine. We have like a carousel under there that we store like pots and pans and that type of thing. We have a cutlery drawer, utensil drawer, and we have our plates there and more bits and bobs in there. But these units are so tall, like I'm only 5'2", so I struggle to reach them. So we had to go and buy a little stool. And yeah, anyway, so we just put things like teacups and saucers up there and stuff that we wouldn't necessarily use every day, like in the top parts basically, just because I wouldn't be able to reach them. So all of our appliances except the extractor fan is from AEG. The extractor fan is from Elica. And as you can see, we had the glass splashback all the way up to the extractor fan there. So anyway, moving on to this side of the kitchen. This side I absolutely love. I'm so pleased with how they've done it, and this was a bit of a challenge because of the awkward layout, and we have a boiler up here that, anyway, it was just a complete disaster trying to get all the measurements and everything, but the guy that fitted our kitchen done such a good job, and yeah, I absolutely love it. we did have like a little workspace here, so we kind of lost that obviously to put in these tall units. So we are lacking a little bit more on the workspace, but I kind of wanted that compromise because we have this amazing larder, which is like everything. I absolutely love this. It just houses so much stuff, and yeah, it's just all clean and organised. And I just hated having a cupboard where we just threw everything in and now we just have everything laid out where we want it, and it's just so easy and so, yeah, just easy and clean, simple, and I love it. And here we've got our microwave and double oven. I really wanted a double oven because, well, if we ended up doing Christmas dinner and stuff, we could have a turkey in one and roast potatoes in the other. That was my idea anyway, and I love cooking, so for me, yeah, a double oven is definitely a must. And I wanted a microwave built in just because, as I was saying before, we were lacking on the workspace. So we've got cupboards top and bottom as well. They just house certain stuff. And then we've got our fridge freezer there. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the kitchen. Like, the kitchen for me is just, oh, it's just like one of my favourite rooms in the house now. And yeah, it's just so much more sociable and open plan. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. I forgot to mention as well, this is our new flooring. This flooring is from Wix. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Albero Oak, but it's like the light grey colour basically. So if you go sort of closer to the door, you can see how light it is. So I forgot to mention as well, we actually got some new doors put in. This one and that one, exactly the same. They're from Wix. The handles are from Wix as well, but they just like kind of plain white modern doors. So anyway, this is my beauty room. Now this is a bit of a work in progress at the moment. As you can see, it is a bit of a mess because I do film from here as well. And obviously we've got the window behind that backdrop. It's not a massive space, but it does the job basically, and it's absolutely fine for what I need to do with it. I just found that this kind of setup for me works best for lighting and that type of thing, like when I do my makeup tutorials. And yes, that is basically all of the equipment that I use. I've got a ring light, I've got 2 lights either side, I've got my Canon 70D, and it's all plugged into my laptop so I can see myself when I film videos and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted it to be so easily accessible where I didn't have to set up every time I wanted to do a video. I could just literally come in here and switch on the lights and just go. This unit is from, I can't remember the name of it now. I'll find it and I'll link it below. You can see these lights are just beautiful. So if I have clients coming over to do makeup, I really love this. It looks so much more professional. But yeah, I've just got so much crap on it at the minute because I really need to kind of declutter this room and organise it a little bit better. That is my little studio. Again, nothing special. I kind of want to do a lot more to it, but in time. I kind of want to live in this space first before, oh, just knocked the door. But I kind of want to live in this space first before I make any major changes to it. But yeah, if I do make any changes, this is just going to be the layout of it. So guys, that is the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed my little home tour and kind of like a before and after renovation type thing. If you guys have got any questions, again, leave them down in the description box below. And also, if you do want me to do a part 2 of the upstairs of our home, then let me know and I can film that for you as well.